Hello, hello. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. I'm also very ready to continue now. I got my snacks ready, I got my drinks ready. Hmm. Ah, right, let's go. Things fall apart.
Not much more to say, is there? Our friends are in need. Either we help them, or we lose them.
Alright, I guess if I must, I will go help my friend.
Clive,
Yes?
allow me to educate you.
The world is much changed, but
Of course.
so hmm. Rescues Isabel, Martha, Lubor. Good evening, Luce. Welcome, welcome. Oops. Hold on. I just realized. Yep, another try with Streamlab. And I didn't realize I was staring at the desktop at my desktop window instead of the actual PS5 display. Hey. Oh, yeah.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Never change. They look so similar, but there's a noticeably worse display. Yeah, I got that mouse. It's not as
Did you see
sharp.
that? Tell me you saw that.
Feel?
I don't want to see any more of our friends hurt.
Okay, so we will just go
Will this
down
save
the
us?
list, I guess.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
We'll save Martha first. Martha. Yep, yep. Yeah, got mouse because I was looking at my desktop. You can see the mouse here. It's capturing my desktop screen. I just let it show the mouse cursor because it's easier for me to navigate through the Streamlab on my side monitor, so I don't have to switch the display option through the monitor itself. Marta is here, right? Yeah, Marta. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone is hurt. Oh.
When did you get so big?
Let me go with you. I can fight.
You can get back inside and bolt the door, is what you can do.
Yeah, listen to them. It's all becoming more Donna. Everywhere is so purple.
Fiends try to climb the walls here too.
You can and get me back out there.
Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Are we like at the apocalypse part of the main story, just like in Endwalker? Like the world is overrun by
You don't think
fiends.
they've abandoned us, do you?
It's like a zombie
Not a
apocalypse
chance.
kind of thing. Oh no.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Come on, get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
You don't really need a bed. Have him somewhere more comfortable than the ground. Oh, I need to check on oh no, they're not here. No.
Thanks to the Akashic, all of the men are either on watch, readying for the next attack, or confined to their sickbeds. All while my bed remains as cold and as empty as those demons' hearts.
She's like no market lah. Even when the world goes to ruin, nobody buys her service. I mean, no market. But where's the couple? Oh, they're gone. Ayo.
Sharp as razors, my blades are. But those Akashic bastards just shrug off every blow.
Got your deal. Oh, right. I think previous dialogue they said they were going to the Empire or something.
Mad dogs. Alive.
If they went to the Empire, probably got caught up with the Bahamut attack. Died, maybe.
My brothers. Are they?
They're dead.
Shh, don't try to talk.
Right. Let's go see Marta. Marta! Oh,
Martha.
they're in here.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened.
Not
Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
On the way, on the way. On the way.
If they...
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
They just skip the
If
dialogue.
they ain't clawing at the gates, they're climbing up the cliffs near the lift. The lads are doing what they can to keep them out, but unlike the Akashic, they need sleep.
They were too fast.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. They're still here. I don't know why, but I'm so invested in in following their progression.
I can't take much more of this.
Like I must know how they will end up by the end of the game. So I'm gonna keep on checking up on them. Over here. Alright, let's go fight. We fight. Hurry to the Fallen Gate.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
No way. Would you listen to that?
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Still the same theme, but different. That's nice.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
More somber, yeah. And the same goes for the enemies. They're still the same enemies, but different. That's risky. Yup, that happens. Disconnected. Remote play disconnected.
You're finished.
Yeah, probably internet jam again. It's always that. Maybe I will look into buying an actual physical.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Yeah, maybe next time.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
I bet.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now. The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
I can't take much more of this.
They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. That's all that matters.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. Or they might not.
The click.
Keep your eyes open, damn you! Bloody hell. What did this to him? This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are...
Oh, this side.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue. And there's no telling when they might be back.
Is it here? No. The lift.
Mad dogs.
Mad dog.
The lot of them.
Mad dog. Whoa. Whoa. Are we gonna fight hordes?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar.
Voice.
Sir.
This is an order.
So Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh no.
Damn We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
All right. Shit. Shit. The aiming is so annoying. What the fuck? The fuck? Suddenly change. The lock on is R3. But when I press R3, it immediately goes like this. You see? What the fuck? Why are we facing away from the enemy? Was I wrong? Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, I think I've been playing the game wrong all this time. The lock-on button is actually R1, L1. R3 is the reposition camera. So I've been pressing R3 this whole time, thinking it was lock on.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Yes.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
The second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Oh, always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Is this like the backtracking episodes? where we have to revisit all the places that we've been to before, just for more padding. Where is it? Up here. But yeah, about the lock on.
Just patch me up as quick.
I was trying it just now as I pressed all the buttons, and it turned out that when I press L1, he has a different lock on the enemy. So we will try again. See if they improved it.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Okay, look at the camera now. Lol. Classic stoppable. How do I? Oh, R3 is the change target. Okay, so it was my fault for not understanding how the lock on works. R3 is change target. I mistook that for lock on. What the heck?
Something's coming.
Oh.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
You did.
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
I just remember. Oh fuck. Yeah, I gotta try Bahamut next round. Level up. $37.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
That was a very weird pose. The pose was so weird. Of course they can stay. Dot dot dot. Guardians. Okay. Displaying class. A symbol of trust. And as long as the fire flame burns, the Dutch.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Sir Tyler?
Oscar, over here.
Oscar. Oh, don't tell me Wade is gay as well. Fuck.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Oh, Murdoch. Okay.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Are we gonna confess?
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay, that's one quest down. I think, right? Before going through with all the squad.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle. We shall be staying here for the time being, And not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Testing. Testing. Is Mike back? That is weird. Okay. Any static sound? I just disconnect the mic and reconnected the mic. I don't know what happened. First the internet and now the mic.
We of the Guardians of the Flame have pledged our swords, our very lives, to the defense of this fair town.
Ain't that something?
Not at the moment. Alright then. I hope it stays. But as I was saying, right, before going through with the Squire business, I think Clive and Oscar should have a talk about what really happened in the Phoenix Gate incident. At least have Oscar understand fully, like he's the one responsible for Murdoch's death, and have him accept that in earnest. Alright, the new field BGM stays, I guess. And all the monsters have updated level. There are level 33 now. And they're all Akashic. The Doomsday monsters. So close. So close. But I guess I can get Bahamut, Giga Flay. Oh, this is Kamehameha. Kamehameha lah, Kamehameha. Let's try Bahamut skill. You can move. Maybe I should respec. I'm thinking about respec. Begin casting Mega Flare. Impulse. Flare. Heat Wave. Fire, flare, breath. Giga flare for triangle. For square we have flare breath. Impulse is like dealing continuous damage. Okay, so I have to wait. That's one charge. Let's see how many charges it has. Two. Oh, only two. A lot of them miss though. Well, I guess it's AoE, but the way it hits, like, very easy to miss. It's raining. Yeah, it's still raining. Let's see how many range in one charge. How does it make a difference? Oh, they still died. Oh, dead. Go to North Ridge. North Ridge is to the north.
First we find Isabel.
Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts. Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. I'll be here if you need me.
Are they still treating barrels
Times
like
are hard.
dirt?
Your custom is most welcome, milady.
Is it true the old capital's lost?
Yes. Yes, it's true. I was there.
The garrison's being sorely tested.
Do you see that? It's an absolute disgrace.
What? What's a disgrace? This?
I will give you 20 talents for that bird of yours. No, 30.
I told you to fuck off. She's not for sale.
Huh. But that's it? What the fuck? Oi, tell us more. They always do this. Like, what's going on? What does he needs the bird for?
Do you see that? It's an absolute disgrace.
The guy sounds like so desperate in need of the bird.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
It's all this about ghosts. Something happened. Hello, I'm back.
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back. God help us.
Got a smith here. Help us. Oh, this fucking blacksmith.
My brandy's been fucking useless since the skies went dark. I tried the lash, but the piece of shit can hardly spark a gleam, let alone fire my furnace.
Well, the mother crystal is gone, that's why. You fucker.
My brandy's been fucking useless since the skies went dark. I tried the lash.
thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
Oi, what?
I'm not going back out there. You hear me? Fuck this!
What are we gonna fight?
Don't leave me, Pa.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
What did we do to deserve this?
What do you mean? What did you do to deserve this? You're treating bearers like shit. That's what you get. You get shit.
You saw those soldiers. You saw their wounds. Whatever's out there
It's coming for us.
No, this sounds more and more like a B horror movie. That there's something out there coming to get us. Where's the bearer that's drying the clothes? It's gone.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Left the bodies? That's too bad. Left behind.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What the fuck?
What could do that to a man?
See? B horror. The soldiers' legs got
Is the
eaten
captain back already?
or cut off or whatever.
The sunless skies portend the end. Our dragons all are flown. The world's aflame and chaos reigns, so I must sing alone.
Nice.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
Lonely soldier.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
Yes, go fight for the PP. Fight for the PP.
We could leave. But where would we go?
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Isabel is
My
not
lord.
here.
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Wait, is Akashic universally accepted terms now? Like even the courtesan knows that they're called Akashic. Like what?
Four left for more in the captain's orders.
Oh, there you are.
Madame, please!
Ah, damn.
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider
Lol.
is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Lol, Isabel. She's really thirsty for Clive, isn't she? Like, she tried to, like, sneak in that small attack every time she gets the chance.
I can't
Just
entirely
trying her luck.
blame the men of the garrison for losing heart. And they have provided a place for the injured.
Oh yeah, the men of the garrison. That scene just now was a bit weird if you think about it. All those soldiers getting pep talked by Ibu Ayam.
That thing, it took off the captain's head before we could even draw his steel.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then
they're gonna eat
they
me.
were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
Oriflamme.
We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
I thought everything would be all right once we left the capital. But nowhere's safe anymore. Is it?
Oh. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
With no one to defend the place. Moor's days are numbered.
Maybe his family's all dead.
You're safe now.
Here. More is that, yeah, deathless. Wonder if we will see that little girl again. The one looking for Chloe.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Ready, girl?
Yeah, even the music here changes. What is this? Blue thing. The village is gone. Oh man, everybody in the village is dead. I can feel it.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me.
With me. Ah, there. Ah, there. Ah. Oh, miss.
You're finished.
Should I cry?
No. Save your strength.
Oh, this is actually pretty nice. And it's surprisingly long. Yeah, no interrupt. I got hit by the magic attack earlier. Oh shit. Flamethrower. This is basically flamethrower. Oh. Shit. Cyan mode. Okay, I don't think I did very well on that fight.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yeah, it's a hassle against Lich. Lich is like so annoying to fight.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall.
Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady.
What?
The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit, but whatever it takes, eh? But now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems.
Of course not.
But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Well, that is quick. It's much quicker. Much quicker than
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
Oh, what? So you're going with Philippe just because he looks like Clive? Is Philippe Clive's replacement in your eye? Imagine that. Oh no.
We're still alive, aren't we?
Yeah, this whole quest is much shorter than Martha's. I'm not complaining.
Those things
just
I said before.
making an observation.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
So all of those creatures they were talking, the townspeople were talking about here and there, just refer to Lich.
As long as you remain, the veil will see to your needs.
Thank Grieger.
So the guy that got his 2 legs cut off, it's just from Lich throwing the scythe. It's only just the Lich.
Captain said it was you who slew the, whatever they were. And for that, you have our thanks.
Lich.
Now that we know how to fight them, I hazard we'll fare a little better the next time they attack.
Oh? They're confident they can check on the Lich next time, eh? Then please don't be any more side
Some of us forgot why we were fighting, and for who. While some of us never really knew.
Yeah.
But the Dame set us straight. And though we've still got a long march ahead of us, at least now we know we're in this together.
The Dame will make you remember. Right, one more. And that is to the desert. Let's go. And we are sure are traveling all over the place. Is the desert gonna be purple as well? Purple desert? Oh look, dead bodies. Dead bodies everywhere. Oh.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Thieving?
As if life hadn't been hard enough round here since the Fang fell.
If you're wondering why Dalamil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits.
Oh, it's not the
Them
Akashi.
and the mercenaries who are guarding the gates. Though I can hardly fault them for running. Fighting would have meant death. Did for more than a few.
But the guards were running away from thieves.
My shock. Why would anyone do such a thing?
I thought they had Akashi problem. I guess not.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
we to do? We could fight, but what would it cost us?
Oh, my finest pieces. All that hard work. Gone.
They're all there though. Nothing seems to be stolen. They're just in a mess, right?
What's that Branded doing all on his own? Has he lost his master?
What's this Brandon doing? The heck is he doing? He's just looking all over the place. Haha, it's not so bright now. Haha.
Damn it all!
Hello, hello. Am I back? Hello. Did the stream disconnected? My Streamlab says the stream
How did they
disconnected.
find it? No one knew where I was keeping that kill.
Lol. What, it didn't?
They're not done with us yet.
I turn
I'll be
over.
back for more.
I turn over to
What
my
then?
side
Should we
monitor,
leave? But where would we go?
and it says the stream is interrupted, but it still managed to reconnect. Okay.
Oh, my finest pieces.
Oh, it did disconnect after all. All right, all right. Lol.
Mommy, I'm scared.
If you're wondering why Dalamil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits.
Where's your apprentice? Is he dead? Lubor.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
Hi.
Should I be worried?
Ah, you haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
Did he?
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Angry voice.
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox and every bit as irritating. The more one insists on their proposed plan of action, the more the other rails against it.
Okay.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
Conrad.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself.
Yeah,
Come
definitely,
back when
Koji.
you're ready to talk like adults.
There.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Down the rabbit hole.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Yes, we
know I bloody well have. The next time those two go for each other's throats, I'm barring them both.
Hello, Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Yes.
Lower than beasts they are. Aye. The scum of the twins.
Oh look. The third side quest, main quest, is divided into 2 more sections.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Next thing you know, Natalie'd be offering the bandits bed and board.
Hold on! I'll have my branded heal your hurts.
I have my brand which gives you
Buying more supplies? We might as well scatter seeds near a rat's nest. They're the problem, and only steel will solve it.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
Jane.
Commander of the Red Wings.
The Red Wings.
The oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no.
Jane.
That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well,
Clive is
Conrad,
taking notes.
are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of
Lord,
beardless
this is
youths
face.
could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
I wonder if Conrad has the right of it. We always called on sellswords and the men of the rock to guard our gates before. We don't have enough blades to arm everyone, nor enough physicers to heal the injured. I don't know if we can do this alone.
Dialogue change.
Next thing you know, Natalie'd be offering the bandits bed and board.
Okay, next up is Lubor. Lubor. Lubor.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but
All this after the last sellswords we paid for proved themselves such reliable souls. You'd have us throw good gil after bad.
never poke a hornet's nest, they say. Conrad's going to get us all killed.
I agree with Natalie. We mustn't do anything to provoke them.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Underhill.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect.
Yeah.
Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
If it wasn't
Not
that
convinced
obvious.
our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
It appears I have no choice but to do what little I can to defend what little we have. But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilled.
After it.
We need a plan.
There's truly no chance for us to restock our supplies. That's it then. We shall have to do this the hard way.
The way Ben delivered the awkward line is just so perfect.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
My shop.
Like, it just sounds so natural.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Sound like someone who doesn't, who is not used to tell lies.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay.
Poor bastard.
Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Oh, fuck.
No women folk have come to us.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
I was holding my breath the entire fight. Oh, it's over. That's all the bandits. Friends?
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
Okay.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Okay.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold.
Okay.
You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
Okay.
We all saved Dalamil.
Hugs.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Done. Okay, finally. Can we please move on with the main plot? I would very much like to speak to Joshua and hear what he has to. Thank you very much. And see what's up with
Our
Dio.
friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells.
Alright. Back to the hideaway. Man, it really takes a long time. A new missive has arrived.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
The battle cries of dread one die. In ruin lies less. As shrinks the glim, so spirit still, unanswered call, oppressed.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stop. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Lol. Of all the places. Wow. A lot of letters. How fares the rest? Who's this? Martha. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the resist walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've around to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cast. Martha. The flames burn bright. This is from Wade. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thin and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs. without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axe can return to defending the door. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Word from Northreach. Life. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the trolls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of the earth. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his own shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever come too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the veils. See? Every chance he gets, he'll just try to throw out the bait in hope that we will bite. Dramatic personnel. The Guardian League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snack bit in relative leisure. For that I would hazard, we have your better half today. We put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill the service now, would we? Yeah, she did in front of you. She's like, oh, just taking a chances. The oath. Guardians scoff. With this Tibet died red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers. Thus Sir Wade pledged not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Why is he displaying? 1 second, oh, never mind. Right, that's enough telling.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Let's go see Otto. Otto-san. Otto-san.
Did you see that?
Otto-san. Otto-san.
We've sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Wow, more unlocks. What the heck? Finally, the gold one. Talisman of Priming. Talisman of Priming. No risk, no reward, orchestrion roll. That's a lot of items.
You earned this.
Although just common materials, but the ability points is
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh right, he has one more. He has a new dialogue option.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. It's not true.
Is it, Clive? The world can't be ending, can it? We were struggling before the skies went dark, but now, and imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive? Yes, it will.
I'll be here waiting.
Just need to progress 30% or so.
Was wondering when you turn up.
I'm here now.
Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Oh, you know.
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Finally. Okay, shh.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Okay.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
Midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Oh.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Right. New side quests available nearby. Wow, would you look at that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Yes, please introduce
My
me.
attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome.
Back again?
What? You
How
always
may I
look so
help you
angry.
today? Here you are.
Dalmatian Republic. By the way, we are heading to Tabor. Tabor is just here. Old Canver.
I have the details here. Very good. Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter.
Well,
It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
well, we all know about that. Everybody knows what's right, but they don't always do the right thing.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Now, even when you are sick, sometimes you just like not
Are we even safe
not
here?
go to the doctor.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's
You'd
a bit
rather
of a
just
worry that both the Republican and
sleep it
Imperial
off.
armies are in disarray.
We've sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace.
Live off the sickness until it gets so unbearable, then you go seek the doctor for medical help. And then the doctor will ask you, why haven't you come sooner? Well,
Will we ever see the sun again?
Torgal is always with different people, huh? It's like everyone's doll.
Mother, save us.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
Well, sleep is the best meds, yeah. I guess you're right. Not for all. But yes,
There's
certainly.
barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling.
Ah, we have new Hanma. Oh no. Oh no. I've been putting this off. How many do we have? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On ruinary. Tabor to the fields of Brava. Frenzy. To bed. I guess tonight. Now it's 11, almost 11:30. So I guess I'll try to do all the side quests tonight. See what time is left now, and then I guess the main plot gonna stop here for now. Huh? Thank you, side quest. And then we'll head off to the board tomorrow. Look at this. I'm so scared of opening this now, and then boom, it'll be another 3 side quests. Oh, please don't be 3. Please just be 1, please. Please, just 1. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. A humble request. All right. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform. This vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To which I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, with the tending of bandits in back alleys, I am sore ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, Seneschal to Lord Baron. And his name's Sebastian. Sebastian. Answer, yes. Alright.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Let's go.
Where would he be at Martha's Rest?
I don't know why it's such a cliche for Japanese story that the butler is called Sebastian. Like even when I read some of the light novels, right? The isekai ones, and the main character is like, oh no, why isn't the called Sebastian? Like it is expected for all of them to be named Sebastian. I wonder what started it. What? It's locked. Oh, wow. Wow, amazing. We actually need to progress the MSQ first before we can do any of the side quests. Wow, amazing. Alright. The Crojit Echoes. Alright. I'll take that. I have excuse not to do it right now. Maybe after this scene. Central Dalmatia. What happened to Phoenix Taxi? Don't tell me it's just for this short scene. Don't tell me it's just for that. Clock and Dagger. New chapter.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Like a dream.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
Oh, come on.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
What else can I say? Oh, everything is back to normal. It's like that
Inn's
whole...
full. Don't bother.
Right, see? All back to normal. Like the incident never happened.
This guy
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place.
Yep, back.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set out.
Nearly done.
Let's see. That's Sebastian.
I expect you heard what happened to the noble quarter. The ether just started pouring from the walls. We were lucky it didn't catch us in our bunks, or we'd all...
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy bladesmiths.
What, not a single comment about the attack? Look, these two are back at it.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh.
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
What a surprise. This is the only dialogue that actually acknowledges the attack.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits, but give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates. You'll feel the better for it, believe you me.
Okay.
If you're wondering how this place got so busy, blame the ether. Guardians, bearers, folks from all over have come, seeking refuge from the floods, and the poor devils that drowned in them. For us who've lived here since back in Elwyn's day, it takes some getting used to. And sooner or later it's gonna take some sorting out.
What is the flood they're talking about? Am I not understanding the context?
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
The Shadow Brick.
Sorry, but if you're looking for a bed, there's none to be had right now. We're already sharing our cots with masterless bearers and those who fled the floods, and more seem to wash up at our door every day.
Yeah, it does sound like Shadowbringers, right?
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage.
Like the whole general feel of it.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
Where is Sebastian? Is he inside one of the rooms as well? Oh.
My lord, Marquis, is that you?
Of course it's not inside the room. The room is not rendered. They just have him stand here for whatever reason.
It is you. Then you received my letter.
I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Okay.
My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalamil or Tabor would have seen him.
Find his colleague. I'm actually feeling a bit tired now. So I think I'm gonna stop after finishing the side quest.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
I'm starting to lose focus whenever they talk.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
In the end, we also go to table. Yeah. It's on the way. Oh, I will.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here.
Human enemy.
So you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
Coppers?
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Boy, suddenly bright.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Hello? Yep, the stream got disconnected again. My bad. Yeah, yeah. It disconnected my controller as well just now. So I lost control of the game. I lost control of the game with full charge of my Bahamut and got hit by the enemies before I could unleash.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men.
Rutherford.
He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Or borrow, he said.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Okay.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
There. Hey. Red-laced gent. Is that him?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Alistair.
Attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Lady Ariane.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield. It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
Visit the Vale, tell them I sent you, and you have a wonderful time.
It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south...
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Look at that in a distance. What is that? It's just a few steps away, what the heck?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Ouch. Ouch. Wow, I suck. Plus 10 dodge. Plus 11 dodge. 12 dodge. Wow. I can't believe I actually did 12 precision dodge. Like in a row.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
Oh.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
You're a good man.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
I like that they've even bothered to make a characterization for the Rockford character, because I don't think we'll meet him again. It's just a one-time thing. Like from the small interaction that we already know what kind of person he is. Is that the hand mark? I better save, just in case. Matagok. No, it's not. It's just a normal Matagok. But mata.
Too slow.
Wait, press. What the heck? Oi. Oi, 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 oi. What the fuck? Suddenly changed target to that. Lol. I cancelled it. Yeah, it's just a field. Overkill, yeah. Mega flare charging. I wonder if the upgrade can increase the charge speed. Wings of Bahamut. Doesn't say though. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Perform mega flare dodge. There's a level 4. Mastery allows assignment to... Oh. So I need to master them and then I can customize the skill slot. Okay. Mega flare dodge, yeah. I wonder how that works. Lazy it's Friday. I want to rest for the night. Shit. Map. Return to Martha's Rest. That's a long travel.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly.
Okay.
And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Finish. Alright. Smooth like butler. Smooth like butler. Oh, Koji. Reduce flare breath cooldown by second. Flare breath.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek. And inform him of your timely assistance, of course.
Lol. Lol. Okay, back to the hideaway and stop here for tonight. So actually not a whole lot of things tonight. Just help out our associates and then a few talks with Joshua.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
A talk which doesn't exactly explain a whole lot.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
You don't even know what Ultima is. He's working in behind the scenes. He said he was saved by someone, but then doesn't go into detail who that person is. Yeah, it's a main side quest kind of thing.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. Okay. Alright, I'm losing focus. So I'm just gonna stop. Enough rambling. Save. Okay, that's all for tonight. Maybe continue tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. I'll see what the plan is. Thank you. Thanks for hanging around, Lucy. Oh, before I turn in for the night, have to do Honkai. Shit. Good night. I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah. I'll see ya. Oof.